Welcome back everyone to day 8 of our Viking trip. This time we're going to Nuremberg, Germany again, of course. We have a long trip in Germany. Out of our 15 days, actually 8 days are in Germany. However, today, because we're in Nuremberg, it's actually a nice little quaint town. It actually contains the largest Christmas market out there. So here, I guess it should give you a pretty good sense of how big and how packed the Christmas market are. And keep in mind that most of the places that we go to contains more than one Christmas market. And it's all pretty much walking distance. I vaguely recall that some towns that we went to even contains up to 4 or 5 Christmas market that you can take a little trolley around to get yourself around town that way. But as you can see, it's very festive. However, they do pretty much sell mostly the same stuff, and yes, it is made in China, but it's nice to be there, although I wouldn't say it's a shopping destination by any stretch. And what better way is it to experience a place with the sound and the scene? So right now you'll be hearing the bells of Nuremberg. And by the way, we did have sausage at this store located here. It was a huge lineup, but to be quite honest, it's nothing special. Food-wise, it was good, but nothing that, I would die for to have the second time.
We were at the castle. The castle that we're just at, it's great planned out, great defense, how the angle of the bridge, how it slowed down the night, how it has 3 layers before you can actually attack them. And as a result, that was one reason why Nuremberg's castle was conquered very few times, I think 1 time or something like that.
Although we cannot travel back in time, but sometimes experience things like this almost feels like you are part of history, or at least you can kind of relive it a little bit. So without further ado, why don't you experience what it was like for me with the tour guide.
A lot of people died on these bridges if they were still standing. And then breaking through that gate here, you are still not inside the castle, inside the city. But I'm sorry, you're not. You find yourself inside another deadly trap. You stop here for a moment. You find yourself in a small courtyard. You're stuck in here, almost also here. There's no place to hide, but defenders can shoot at you from all sides. So again, a lot of attackers died here inside these small courtyards behind the tunnels.
And here we relived a little bit of what World War II was like, especially when Hitler was giving a speech. And right now, without a single soul here, it's definitely a dramatic difference for sure.
More than 40,000 bricks, 40 million bricks were used to build that what you can see right now. So really a monster building, you could say. That hall here was seen as a temple of the Nazi movement and was even called like this. And a lot of church-like elements you have here in the architecture. So for example, just in the middle here, where the other bus is driving right now, the speaker's rostrum would have been placed from where Hitler would have addressed himself to the party congress. The speaker's rostrum would have looked like an altar. And he would have been standing in the light.
This is another Christmas market. From as far as I can tell, the pricing is not so good either. The candles I'm looking at, it averages, yesterday was $10, cheapest I found was $9.90. Today it's back to $12, so it's another one of those expensive Christmas markets. But it's an interesting town to see. It's more populated. You can see a lot more history. 90% of the town was destroyed at one point. And there's another artist, by the way, that was kind of interesting. He is the hippie of the time with long hair, and he started certain trends, and that was interesting.
Singing clear and strong, struggling my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly.
And like usual, before you know it, this is nighttime already, and it's time to show you what we're having for a meal. And of course, during meals, sometimes we'll be going over locks, and it's kind of exciting, especially when you're fully awake, you're actually just next to the window, seeing the interaction. Nothing too special tonight going on, just a soup and the dessert. So until next time, everybody, see you soon. And why don't we take a look at our preview next time? We're gonna look at a beautiful church, have some interesting food, as well as taking a group picture. So this will give you a sense of how many people are aboard. See you later.
And he just kept